Good day, ladies and gentlemen, this is Advanced Logic, and welcome back to Let's Play Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. So, we're making our way back to Ding Dong Dell, now that we have the locket and the give and take heart spells, respectively. Or, take and give and take, either way, you know what I mean. We're gonna need them both.
Looks like he's still the worse for wear, huh?
Mr. Drippy, we have to help him.
Right-o, Ollie boy, I better explain how it's done then, innit? First thing you'll need to do is to take the locket Treeface gave you and fill it with the piece of heart our friend is missing.
The piece of heart?
That's right, one of the bits we're all made up of deep down.
The bits we're made up of? I don't understand.
How can I put it? Just give it a go, you'll soon work it out, man. First off, what that guard's missing is a drop of good old-fashioned enthusiasm. Find some and give it to him, and he'll be right as rain.
Okay, but where do I find enthusiasm?
Well now, feast your eyes on that other guard, but there. Hup, and ha! He's got more get-up and go than a sack of squirrels. If he hasn't got some enthusiasm to spare, I'm a monkey's uncle. Ask nicely, and I'm sure he'll give you a lend of it.
Sure, I'll try my best.
So yeah, this is a mechanic we're gonna be getting into very intimately with the rest of this game. Excuse me, sir. I wonder if you could do us a favor. Wish I could, I really do, but I'm afraid I can't open this gate without my colleague's permission. Oh no, it's not that. We just want to borrow some of your enthusiasm. And sir, get out of the camera, please. Thank you. Not that it really mattered, really. Well, if it's enthusiasm you're after, I got plenty to spare. Take as much as you want. Thank you, sir. Mr. Drippy, how do I get the enthusiasm out of his heart? There we go. That's better. Look at the faces old Treeface gave you of your book, ain't it? It's the spell called Take Heart you need to cast first. Take Heart, huh? Sure. So yeah, we're going to be using these two quite a lot, and it's really thankful for me that they don't cost anything.
Tidy! Looks like you got yourself a locket full of enthusiasm. Now, you've just got to give it to our friend over by there.
Okay, here goes.
So now we have the enthusiasm, we talk to the broken-hearted person as such. We need to give this guard the enthusiasm we got from his friend, huh? That's right, Ollie boy, the spell you need this time is Give Heart, ain't it? I know it sounds like the other one, but don't get them mixed up, whatever you do. Don't worry, Mr. Drippy, Give Heart is the one that's for repairing broken hearts, I'll remember that. When you cast Give Heart, you need to choose the piece of heart you want to restore from your locket. Of course, you only got one in there at the moment, even you can't mess this up. Go on then, give that guard his enthusiasm back. Alright, here goes. Is it any of these? No, it's not. But yeah, as you can see, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 types of hearts heart item thingies we can give. So as we go along with the game, we're going to start unlocking all of them. For now, though, we can only really give people enthusiasm.
Beautiful! It worked!
Neato.
Tidy! Looks like he's back in the land of the living.
What's happening? Where am I?
Well, 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 you're back with us, I see.
Yes, I feel so strange, as if a weight has been lifted from my heart. I feel better.
Thank goodness for that. I was worried about you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't myself. But I'm back now, and ready to work harder than ever.
Well then, these fine people have all come to visit our great kingdom. I think we'd better let them in.
Indeed we had. This way, everybody!
I can't thank you enough, but I'm sure you'll receive your fair share of merit stamps for performing such a heroic feat. Merit stamps? What are those? You mean you helped me without even thinking of the merit stamps you'd earn? You do have a merit stamp card, don't you? They're used to collect stamps awarded for helping those in need. If you don't have one, you should visit Swiss Solutions in town and pick one up. Listen to me rabbiting on. I have to get this gate open. That's what you're waiting for, isn't it? Yes, please, sir. Tidy, we can finally go inside. Took us a while, but we finally have access to our first freaking town. Ding Dong Dell. We're finally here. We're finally in Ding Dong Dell. Indeed we are, Ollie boy. There were a few unseen snags on the way, I'll admit. But all's well that ends well, and I was gonna take you to see old Treeface eventually anyway. Righto, on with the one hunt. The king of this place knows a spell or two. Let's see if he can help us, shall we? A real-life king, sure. Guess that means we should head for that big old palace over there, huh? But there's so much to do in this town. Not really, though. I mean, we could talk to all the NPCs, but I think that's all pretty much just flavor text, but why not? Finally, I thought they never let us in. Oh dear, I'm very late. Mother won't be best pleased about this. Yeah, of course she won't. Well, young man, what do you think of Ding Dong Dell? Plenty of greenery, isn't there? It's just a shame that everyone's become so idle of late. Wonder what's happened to them all. Nobody seems to have any energy these days. I just don't feel like I got any energy to do anything. So it seems a lot of people are missing enthusiasm around here. And we could also check some of these pots right here to get some items out of them. Usually just guilders, money, items and such. Always check into them. There's nothing bad that could ever happen from checking one, I think. Also, he's saying that there's... just, come on, man. There's a path right there. I mean, sure, it's not the direct path you want us to go, but there's one path there regardless. That would have been nice, but yeah, he wants us to go this way because there's a cutscene.
Turned out nice again, didn't it, just?
Jeepers. It's so different.
Stop staring, man. It's rude.
But look at those goofy clothes.
Goofy? Are you blind? You are the goofy one round these parts.
Huh?
Ah, look at his funny clothes.
Do I really look so strange?
Crikey, we better get you a new outfit before they put you in the zoo. Come on, Ollie boy.
Okay.
But could you imagine that, though? Nino Kuni, Wrath of the Zoo, or something like that. Sorry, Ollie boy, but no matter how trendy they are over in Motorville, your clothes are just plain out of place over by here. Are they really so strange? But this is all I have. Then we'll just have to buy you some more, won't we? There's loads of shops here in Ding Dong Dell, man. One of them must sell clothes, ain't it? I guess. Okay, let's go find a store where I can buy a new outfit. And by that, we'll follow the star. It's really all we gotta do. But yeah, this is the store we have to go to in order to get that. I can't really remember what exactly this place does, but I think this does sell equipment for your party every once in a while. Or you might want to check into it for that. I can't remember, though. Do you sell clothes from this I mean, do you sell regular clothes? Clothes, dear? Oh, I'm afraid we don't have any in stock at the moment. Don't tell us that, man. Have you seen how the boy's dressed? He's a flippin' embarrassment. He's getting funny looks wherever we go. My street cut is in ruins. Oh, a fairy. I used to see your kind all the time, but I'll bet children these days don't even know who you are. You're telling me kids these days, man, disrespectful, ignorant, downright rude? They wouldn't know a fairy if I kicked them in the flippin' shins. Not like you, eh, missus? Now, about those clothes. Yes, dear. Let me think now. Now that I come to think of it, there was a traveler who left a set of clothes here once upon a time. He'd bought a new outfit, you see, so he left his old one behind. Roughly human-shaped, is it? And cheap, I wouldn't doubt. Tidy, we'll take it. But Mr. Drippy... Yes, now I remember. He was the one who... Yes, he said they were very special clothes, made from fabric woven from the fibers of the sky tree, if I remember rightly. Lovely and comfy, extremely hard-wearing, and lucky to hoot. I think the only problem would be the size. If it's you who are going to wear this outfit, dear, I'll need a few hours to make some alterations. Would look huge on you otherwise. Huge. Could you come back tomorrow morning? Of course we can, man. How about that then, Ollie boy? There's lucky. Neato, thank you very much, ma'am. A pleasure, my dear. Toodle-hoo for now, until tomorrow. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to delay meeting the king for a bit for this. I'd like to go and see the king right away, but we can't go until we've got your outfit sorted, ain't it? Guess not, but what will we do until tomorrow? I know, that guard on the gate said something about us getting some kind of card from a place in town, ain't it? Something Solutions, I think he said the name of the shop was. The one we just went in, the Houtique, that's the owl one. Was it, Swift Solutions? There's clever of you, that's the one. I knew it was some other kind of bird. Nice one, Ollie boy. Stores here sure do have goofy names. You reckon? They're just named after what they look like, ain't it? Anyway, let's get over to Swift Solutions, shall we? Alright then, it should be over here, if I remember correctly. And yes, the star is guiding me, so yeah. I was correct. So this is going to be something for, like, getting extra stuff for your game. Just like getting some extra quests and whatnot, but first let's just talk to the old man before I jump to the gun. Welcome to Swift Solutions, where those in need come to watch their worries fly away. And where those who are feeling help will agree to perform tasks on their behalf. What sort of tasks do you mean, sir? You honestly don't know? Dear me, you really are new to this, aren't you? Well, I shall swallow my amazement and explain. Folks who are in need of assistance flock to me, hoping to find someone willing to take on their errands for them. On your travels, you're bound to run into people who are looking for help. You'll have to decide whether or not to soothe their fluttering hearts by taking on the tasks they set you. Have a look at the errand board over there. On it, you'll see a list of tasks you can take on. With Solutions, you could also agree to undertake missions to eliminate specific monsters. These are known as bounty hunts. If you want to find out more, access the main menu and take a look in your journal. My journal, huh? Okay, I think I got it. Your journal will also show you how many merit stamp cards you've got. Oh, the gatekeeper mentioned something about those. I don't think I have one, though. You don't, do you? Oh, that is swiftly remedied. Keep this merit stamp card safe. Whatever. You'll need it to collect stamps when you complete tasks. Once you've filled up a few cards, you can exchange them for merit awards, which are sure to be useful on your travels. Simply visit the nearest branch of Swift Solutions, hand over your completed cards, and the awards will be yours. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Well, helping people out is all part of saving the world, Ollie boy. But before we make a start on all that do-goodery, we need to make sure to get you dressed for the job. Now, the hootenanny said your outfit will be ready tomorrow. So I reckon our best plan of action is to go get a good night's sleep down at the cat's cradle, ain't it? And now we have access to the journal, which is we're going to use to keep track of all these tasks we can do. But like you mentioned, you can check this board. These will automatically be added as soon as you check the board. So all these errands are going to be available now. And these are numbers 41, 42, and 43. And I think you could read it just to get an idea of where you have to go in order to get these errands actually started. But yeah, if you read up on them, then you just go out in the freaking town and just look for the person who needs the help. And you can talk to this guy to get the bounty hunts. So these you have to physically undertake. So now we have to deal with a vegetable thief. Ruffian keeps stealing produce from farmers' fields outside of town. Has to be dealt with quickly, it's nearly harvest time. And if for the reward of completing this, we get a well-worn sword. Excuse me, I'm yawning. A well-worn sword and 50 guilders. And 2 stamps. I think, yeah, we can claim the bounties right here and then claim merit awards by talking to this guy. And if we complete 1 merit stamp card, then we can get one of either these or 2 or one of these. And yeah, I think I'm going to look into that soon enough. Once I finally have them, you know. Yeah, this is going to be really, I don't know how to put this. I really do enjoy what they have to offer with these tasks and errands and whatnot. Kind of give you a little sidetrack, little bonuses that you can do in order to get more items, like so you don't have to buy stuff. But yeah, then we can talk to this lady right here. It's my boys. The 3 of them are forever running off and not coming back. I know they're just playing, but I can't help thinking they'll hurt themselves. You worry about them a lot, huh? Yes, I do. And today they're even later than ever. I'm beside myself. Ah, mother's life is never easy no matter where you go, eh? You don't have a spare moment, do you? Could you go find my boys for me? And hide and seek. The name is pretty indicative of what we have to do with this, thankfully. But if you can let me know where you found them, I'd be ever so grateful. I think I even remember where one of the kids is at. They should be over here. But yeah, if you check the mini-map, the NPCs that are like blinking, Those are the ones that have, like, errands for you whenever you check the errand board. I think one of the children was up here. I remember this was the one that gave me trouble looking for him. It hurts! Oh, look, poor Dab's gone and hurt himself. Must be one of that lady's lost boys. We better patch him up, eh? Jeepers, that looks painful. But what can we do, Mr. Drippy? We don't have a first aid kit. Crikey, Ollie boy, brain like a flippin' sieve you got. You're the wizard, ain't it? Use some flippin' magic. Oh, sure. Which spell do I use, Mr. Drippy? For crying out loud, man, I'm telling you this once, right? Healing touch, man. Got it? Healing flippin' touch. You said it twice. It's funny because it's true. Anyway, you're going to need MP for this because you really do use 3 MP to heal these children. It doesn't hurt anymore. Hooray, I'm all better. Listen, Sunshine, your poor mother's worried sick about you, right? Get on home with you. I will, I promise. Thank you for making me better. Thankfully, I remember where all these children are at. Oh, and yeah. There's another one of these chests right here. This one in particular is sealed by some very potent magic. So unlike the blue one we saw back in the woods, this one is going to take even longer for us to get access to. If I remember correctly, yeah, we're just going to start exploring the town from here on out. I don't think they keep us from anything until, well, until the next dungeon, really, but you'll see soon enough what I mean by that. Man, this sickness is really starting to get to my throat. But then again, maybe it's because I haven't talked in a while. Well, at least talked in a while for a Let's Play, but you know what I mean. Yep, the second kid's right here, and we're in the weapon and armor shop right now. I tripped over and hurt my leg on this freaking ball. Well, that would honestly hurt. So yeah, we're gonna heal you on that. Even though you didn't say that, that's my headcanon. I sure am. Your mommy sent me to find you. She's worried about you. Really? All right, I'll go straight home then. Thank you for doing magic on me. Doing magic, pulling out that magic, all that good stuff. But yeah, you could talk to this bird right here, the Quartermaster. Commiserations, friend, but I'm not allowed to sell weapons or armor to travelers. You're going to need special permission from the king. So yeah, of course we're going to have to talk to the king, but before we could talk to the king, we need to change my freaking outfit. And oh yeah, there's another NPC right here with the errand for us. No, it's still not quite pretty enough. Doing a bit of decorations, is it? Well, I always say you can't be a flower or two. Brighten things up to no end they do. How clever of you. I was just thinking about using some flowers. Trying to make my doorway prettier, you see. You are? What kind of flowers are you thinking of using? Well, now, I need something nice and bright, and I'll need some fresh, clean water to give them, too. Yeah, I know, you can help me. Can you spare the time, pretty please? Of course we can. Well, you're a perfect gentleman. I need you to bring me 2 plainswort flowers and 2 bottles of spring water, alright? Yes, ma'am. Oh, but where can we find them? And I think she's... Oh, yeah, we can't buy these in the shop. We had to find these outside. And I think I showed this off when we reached this world in the first place, but yeah. You could check those glowing spots or little sparkling spots out in the overworld, and then you can actually get some items out of them. I think I... Wait, do I even have... I think I might have enough for both of them. I have 1, and I do have 2 spring waters already. So I think I just have to look for 1 more plainswort flower. And I see another NPC we can do for an errand right here. Kind of going a little bit off track, but I'm just going to make this all one part anyway. Is everything okay? Well, it's my precious treasure, you see. I can't remember which pot I hid it in. Gee, that's tough. What sort of treasure is it? My grandmother's red earring. It's such a pretty color. You couldn't let me in Pa and help me look for it, could you? Of course we can. You will? Perfect! It's in one of those pots you see around town. It's in one of the pots, huh? Leave it to me. You're a... Okay, yeah, we get it. I'm a perfect gentleman. We get it. You're a cat. You're cat children of sorts. And I'd rather not have to deal with that. So yeah, like I mentioned before, you could check those pots for items. So I guess we have to check around all the pots in town in order to find this person's red earring. May as well try to do that right now. I can't remember where it's at, though. I think it's in a specific pot, but... Oh, don't quote me on that. Oh, right, this is kind of like a maze of sorts. We can't do anything about this, though. From what it looks like. Yeah, nothing we can do about that, and I don't think... Oh, wait, maybe it's this one. Nope, just money. More money. I could always use more money, though. Wait a minute, it might be one of these. Specifically the one that's glowing right there. Nope, just ice cream. Who the hell puts ice cream in one of those? Also, you see that green chest over there. Well, yeah, we can't do anything about that because it's really, technically it's out of bounds. So we can do something about that, just not anytime soon. Now, where is that freaking pot at? Is it in this one? Nope, just some bread. No, the bread I can understand, but who would put some ice cream in one of those? It would freaking melt unless it's enhanced by magic or something like that, but I don't know. I don't know this world well enough for that sort of thing to be commonplace. May as well check the next area, I think, but I don't know. We get a general idea of how out of bounds we can be, or how far the bounds are in this town just by checking the mini-map. So if you see something that looks like it's out of bounds, then it most likely is if you check the mini-map. I think there's really not much else we can do over here. Oh, wait a minute, I see one over there. So yeah, this is like the second area of Ding Dong Dell, and a poison be gone. That'll be useful for us later on. For now, though, I don't think we're really going to be dealing with poison just yet. Yeah, and there's all these NPCs right here. I'll talk to all of them right now. For now, I kind of want to focus on these errands. Maybe even find the one that I need. There's another one over here. Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. We found it. Now, before that, though, I think we have enough magic to find the last kid and do something else that I have in mind. Thankfully. Anyway, if you just go over on the side over here next to the palace, you'll find another NPC we can talk to, and yes, this is the last child. Don't cry, let me fix you up. Stop crying, please. I've already had enough crying in my lifetime. It's not hurting anymore. That's right, all better. There's marvelous. Your mother's worried sick about you. Run along home now. Run along home now. There's a good lad. I will, I promise. Thank you very much. Anyway, now we found all the kids, and now we just have to talk to the mother again. For now, though, there's one thing we can do over here next to this grave. You check behind it, there's an NPC. Hey, what's up with you, man? You look a bit pale, you do. Huh? You're giving this to me? And now we have the Spirit Medium spell. It gives you a general idea what this guy is. Well, fancy that. There's a page from the Wizard's Companion, that is. What's this little squirt doing with it? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Do you think he can't speak? Nah, that's not it, man. If I'm not very much mistaken. Yep, must be. Did you figure something out, Mr. Drippy? That spell he just gave you, give it a try, Ollie boy. You'll soon see. Well, alright then. Anyway, you don't have to talk to him again in order to get it access. You could just press the spell button and then use it. And I barely have enough to use it. Thank goodness it worked. Jeepers creepers, you can talk. Of course I can talk, silly. You cast Spirit Medium on me, didn't you? So that's what it does, huh? You mean to tell me you cast a spell without knowing what it did? What kind of a wizard are you? For future reference, Spirit Medium lets you talk to the spooky spirits of the dead. Like me. So I was right. You're a flippin' ghost, ain't it? A ghost? Jeepers, you mean to tell me that ghosts really exist? In a world where with magic and you're controlling it, you honestly put ghosts out as impossibility? Of course they do. Wizards see them all the time. I was a wizard too once, you know. But thanks to that idiot the Dark Djinn, there aren't too many wizards left. So when I saw you, I thought I'd better hand that page over. You're the first wizard I'd seen in I don't know how long. Jeepers, can I really keep it? Of course! It's the least I can do to say thanks for looking after my book. Your book? Nah, you got your wires crossed, sunshine. That's our book, that is. Who are you, anyway? Me? I'm Horace. Though you probably know me better as the Sage of Ages. Hang on a sec. You want us to believe a little midget like you is the Sage of Flippin' Ages? Who you calling a midget, Pipsqueak? I'm a fairy, ain't it? I'm supposed to be this size. Cheeky little. You're called Ollie, are you? And you're on a journey in our world? Yeah. Maybe I'll go on a little journey myself. I haven't taken a look around our world for a long time. Right, I'm heading south to the desert. Hopefully we'll meet again in the town down there. See you soon. And by that, I mean please go away. I kind of need to disappear now. You will let me look at you awkwardly and you will like it. Ah, screw it. Anyway, let's go finish off all those quests. And a slice of pie. I think we finished just about all of them. I think we just have to find, like, the Plains Fort flower for that one. And I guess do that bounty hunt while we're at it, if I'm even strong enough for it. Hopefully I am. I mean, it's the first one they give you. I think they kind of have to give you some leeway in, like, handling it. Oh, wait, I think you're the one we have to talk to. Oh, yo, my, you've got it. You've got my earring. Oh, that's perfect. Just perfect. You found it for me. We sure did. Don't lose it again now, okay? I promise I'll never lose it again. Oh, here, this is a present for you. Thank you so much. And we get a leafy mantle and 50 guilders. The leafy mantle is an equipment for familiars. Hey! And now we have 2 merit stamps. We need 10 to finish a merit stamp card, but I think we'll be getting just enough for 1 if we complete all of these. I can't remember though. I think we might barely be under the requirement for that. For now though, let's go talk to the mother now. Right over here. I think yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever is left and then we'll call it a part. Thank you so much for finding all 3 of my boys. You patched the little rascals up as well. You're a treasure, an absolute treasure. I'm just glad we could help. I can't wait until they grow up a little and calm down. Oh, this is to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And 3 slices of sweetie pie and 50 guilders. Oh, yeah. And now we've completed that one. And now we have 5 total. Thank goodness for that. And I'm running low on MP, so I really should start actually... okay, yeah. If I'm going to have to recover my MP, I'm going to have to go to the inn. Yeah, you know what, screw it. I think that's good for 1 part. At least we figured out that people around here are starting to lose their enthusiasm a little bit, so we have that understanding of that, at least. So, next time on Let's Play Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, we're going to maybe finish off those errands and obviously get our new clothes. So, see you guys then. Oh, right. Whenever you sleep at an inn, you get a region map of the whole, well, I think just a map of the Wizard Companion of a region of the world. Or specifically the one you're in, so you get an idea of where you can go in this area.